Sorry for the game earlier. Not killed him. 51 points. 12 free throws. Jimmy Butler's back. Porzingis is done. Okay.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Golden State Warriors come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the New York Knicks. Season coming up next.
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight could give us a picture of where this series is headed. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, they've got Stephen Curry. Jeremy Sohan out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Moses Moody. And it's MP in at the point. You take a look at the Knicks, and they drop Game 1 of the Finals. How important is it for them to even this series now?
Yeah, it's big. If they can get this to 1-1 going back home, I like their chances. So a win tonight is huge if they want to lift that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Now here's Brunson. Porzingis grabs the board. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
You know what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
Alright, so basically, since it's cold and it's wet because the sprinkler's on, there's ants, and they like to sneak in. So I put get some, but if I leave food out, they're gonna go to the trash can and fucking be all over it. So. Fuck up my dessert. Mm-hmm. I guess we're gonna do it like this. I'll put it, bitch. This is a tiny little spoon. Mm. Oh, that fly is so soft. Mm-hmm.
Damn, that looks really yummy. I'm about to go to the bar.
That shit bussin'. What's that place? By Pacific Bowl, El Grito. Got like 4 tacos. Everyone gets horchata. We got that. And then this was this dude, random dude, pulled up, and mm, I had all these steaks, and I was like, "Yo, watch him have tres leches." So this is tres leches and flan. It's fire.
swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. When
That was
Karl Anthony
boring.
Towns was brought up, coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key.
Skated in.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. The Warriors pull it in, and they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only one loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Paint is Karl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
MP finds Curry. Back to MP. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Warriors score.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Outside Brunson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Yeah, with his footwork and strength, Brunson is difficult to contain down low, even though he's not that tall.
New York shooting their first 3 throws of the game on this trip to the line. Dort, he's checked in for Moody. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for New York. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
The Warriors lead by 5. MP outside. Screen by MP. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Bridges. Kuminga pulls it in.
With the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
Back to Hart. New York working the ball around now. The 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
MP right side. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
And the Warriors making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Brunson. Good work defensively by Dort.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
It's Dort on the wing. MP outside to the paint. And stolen by Brunson. McBride with it. Now guarded by MP. Pass to Brunson. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Here's Towns. Over Nurkic. And it's MP with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Back to Sohan. To the left side wing. Outside Curry. For 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Knocks
No
down
idea what my
the
team is doing. I
long
don't know
J.
why he does.
Brunson's got 7.
You got to get out on Brunson from there, or he's going to make it a long game.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Sohan outside. From deep, MP. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
MP nailing the comeback triple. You kind of love that guy's competitive spirit.
Here's Towns. Nurkic with some nice D.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
MP outside, picked up by Sohan. MP, the pass to Sohan, and he jams it home with authority.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Knicks trail by 7. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brunson misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Brunson taking his time here. And counted from 19 feet away. He's got 9. And a deep 3 from Curry. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. MP getting it done for the Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Changes here for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Santos, and MP subbed in for Dort. Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Brunson. We're now about 2 minutes. It's into the second quarter. Down low. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. And the Knicks miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
So on the floor for New York, Miles McBride is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kuminga in at the 4. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He finished with 51 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Podziemski. And a switch here.
Oh, what the fuck?
Also for New York, Brunson is checked in for McBride. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Outside Moody. From downtown. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And it's tied up with that one.
Tell you what, every coach would love to have a bunch of guys like OG Anunoby. I mean, long, athletic, can make plays at the defensive end at a high level. And, of course, being able to knock down the 3 is that whipped cream on the strawberry shortcake.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Porzingis. The Knicks have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. A little mid-range shot is up. Rebounded by Nurkic. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And the shot's good. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brunson passes to Kuminga. Here's Towns, defended by Nurkic. Towns in his comfort zone.
Yeah, this team wants Kuminga to do that more. Pass it with a purpose.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Moody. MP, the pass to Curry. There's a screen by Nurkic. Clock at 6. And here's MP from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Let's keep it going.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Porzingis has checked in for Nurkic, and Sohan subbed in for Santos. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Kuminga, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Shed. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Now it's Hart. Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. MP, the pass to Sohan. Now Moody. Sohan outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 4.
Don't ever let him shoot a 3.
Here's Brunson. Leading into the contact. Brunson with the finish inside.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Pass to Curry. Back to MP. And stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Oh, Towns disregarding the D.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
This chick shoots it. The fuck? She can airball, bro. Fuck out of here. Go back to your seat.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, game.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in the big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some and looking at where the. Thanks for joining us.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
We've got Jeremy Sohan. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Moody, and it's Porzingis in at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Brunson for the lead. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
The Warriors trailing. MP, the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Moody. Here's Sohan from outside the arc. Doesn't go that
don't let him
Hard
shoot.
with the defensive effort.
Trade this nigga. Get him off the team. Ball.
Outside
Shoots with one
Brunson.
hand, too. It's great though.
From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Anunoby. And the shot no good. A bit short. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by MP. Curry against Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. And here's Brunson from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Bridges outside. Anunoby for 3. And again, the Knicks missing.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
The kid. Sohan outside. The 3 from Curry. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
off a pass. Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Brunson misses.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so badly.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. From deep, MP. The Knicks with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brunson against MP. Oh, MP with a block. In transition, here come the Warriors. The three from Curry. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Curry finds MP. Picked up by Sohan. Shot clock at 5. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight.
Really?
Lou Dort, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for New York. Kuminga's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Jeez. Tit shots.
Here's Brunson. New York again can't hit.
And
Should
they're
have been a
doing
block.
strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Sohan with the ball. Hard covering. Here's Dort. And again, it's Golden State.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Brunson. Knocks down the 18-footer. Brunson's got 18 points in the game.
And the thing that makes Brunson so tough is any amount of space is too much space for him. He doesn't need much to do his damage.
Oh, MP throws it down.
MP, a showman for sure. He has totally arrived.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 8. Oh, Brunson off the bump.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Nurkic. He's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors lead by 7. On the floor for New York. Kuminga is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Shed in at the 1.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
The Knicks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Towns on the screen. Pass to Shed. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Shed. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Shed. 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. Another shot. And it's Towns with a bucket inside.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Podziemski's checked in for Dort. Towns outside. New York working the ball around now. Fires from deep. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to MP from about 19. And the shot is good off the backboard. MP's got 21.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Shed. New York again can't hit. The Warriors lead by 9. Pass to MP. Fires the 3. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Here's Shed. Oh, MP with a block.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Make some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Sohan comes in for Santos. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Kuminga. Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Shed. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Make every chance count. And we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. MP, and he nails it.
I just love the ball move.
Knicks trail by 15. Outside Bridges. Hart fires. Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Well, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
MP makes his fancy jam by MP.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Brunson on the drive. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
Oh, ho, ho.
Well, they just let him do it again. He's supposed to tell Nicholas.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Beyond the arc. Money from three.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that
We could just score 10
final buzzer
points on
sounds,
that.
I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Brunson, he takes it in, using the glass to lay it in.
A game 2 of the NBA Finals has been decided. Now the teams will be switching venues, but boy, what an important win for the Warriors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a tidy 2-0 series lead.
And obviously, that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games. If they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't let anything distract them, they'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dime.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
The triple drop.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so MP will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Fires the three.
Damn.
Oh, it's rebounded by Kuminga. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series.
Dope Bear Music.
Also, just be sure that no one puts your hand in the walkway or court area as the night goes on. Yes? I'm not They were out early shooting today. Yeah, they must have seen a lot. Wait, no, we should get some shots up. Absolutely not. At all. Okay, well, not one. Well, where else? Only for work, but I'd like to go watch. Oh yeah, get us to Seattle. Oh, good place to spring and summer trips. Heads up. Oh, we don't escape like the summer heat. You might be back. Whale watch. Wait, what do I do? So fun. Oh yeah, I'd love to see where then get on video.
So nervous about getting something wrong.
The natural down right there in front of us. Maybe we can keep our hands.
When I'm nervous, I sneeze. So we got that thing set up. Okay, and now it's like, play me a song.
Just go take a break. Don't walk. In front of the
No,
camera.
don't even think so. A big trip after this. No, I'm serious. Those things are spying on you. Australia? People are always listening in on your conversations. Like right now, there could very well be someone listening to us talking about what we're about. You're being paranoid. Really? Am I? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some players hanging around listening to all the stuff we say to each other? I don't usually think. Why would anybody be listening to us? We don't have anything interesting to say. About our international evaluation. People are very comfortable in waiting to other people's privacy. You're making me paranoid. Maybe we should stop talking. The two of you are going to save us almost an hour. Fine. I'll talk to you.
Great. Yeah. How's that?
Anyone been to Utah?
Yes. We'll be making weekly my neighbor went and showed me our top 5 photos. Had all the best shots on canvas and emphasized the red. Short meetings, right?
Got any pictures?
Synthesize. No.
Gather, review, summarize, maybe a snap, cap the meetings.
Some photos of his photos. Who would do that?
I've got some of my sister's trip to Mexico.
Photos of photos?
Yeah, I'll promise. Is that weird?
There's a liquid spill in the tunnel.
Radio it in.
Hey, this is Tunnel Staff with 12-ounce cup that tipped over the tunnel.
You know what? This probably is us. Just a towel over there. Alright, she gets a towel.
You know the deck.
Someone else will take care of it.
We need a couple more cards.
Sweet.
So
Good work, team.
5-point summary of why we should trade for victory.
All fans in attendance will get their own Knicks calendar. Hey fans, Knicks City Dancers calendar giveaway day is almost here. All you have to do is show up on game day, and you'll receive your own Knicks City Dancers calendar. Don't miss out. Folks, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free mascot bobblehead. The National Basketball Association and the New York Knicks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Warriors come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the New York Knicks. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now Golden State's starting 5. They've got Curry. Moody is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's MP, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Knicks, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point. Take a look at the Warriors. They took care of business on their home floor, up 2-0 now here in the finals. Now they're looking to get at least a split out here on the road.
And the way they've started this series, I sure wouldn't bet against them. They look focused, and boy, do they look hungry.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Moody. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up in New York. Anunoby outside. Bridges, no one around him. And again, New York with the triple.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Stolen by Brunson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Good defense by MP. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Sohan. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Moody with it. And the Warriors miss again. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Thompson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. MP looking around. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that one drops.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Warriors trail by 7. MP right side. Pass to Sohan. And here is MP from past the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
MP looking solid from there.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Towns. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go. MP outside. Curry against Bridges. MP outside. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Zingas, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dort comes in for Moody. Thompson with it. Bridges outside. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Towns on the follow.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year. Already, they piled up 8 second-chance points.
Here's MP. 8 points for him. Pass to Sohan. Back to MP. Sohan, the pass to Porzingis. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. MP's got 11 points. Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. Outside, Towns. Another three for New York.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Here's MP. 11 points in the game. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Curry passes to MP. Outside for Curry. For three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bridges. Got it. Good job in the low post. 5 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And here's MP for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Drills it from outside.
Some competitive fire from Bridges. Great answer to the three at the other end.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
New York ball.
1 second left. He can't get it to go. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the edge. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
Towns is out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Brunson in at the 1. There the group. New York will start the second one. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He ended up with 44 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And New York making a change. Shed's checked in. New York City zone. A boogie with a hoodie. Very happy with what he's seeing from his Knicks.
And well, you're not going to find many fans that are more faithful than native New Yorkers are to their Knicks.
We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. New York moving it around. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. The Knicks leading by 16. Down low, Porzingis with the steal. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. Here's Podziemski. Nails the wide open jump shot. Podziemski's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the wing right side. And Towns gets it to go.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for New York. The Warriors also with a sub. Stephen Curry's checked in for George. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Curry kicks to MP. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second, Porzingis. Fourth, MP.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Jackson. Brunson against MP. Brunson with a clean look. With the second effort, and Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And that's just a careless play, and part of the reason right now they're trailing.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Anunoby has the open look, sinks the triple, and the Knicks lead by 20.
You can't let Anunoby get those corner threes. That's his favorite shot. OG is money from there.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
I mean, these giveaways aren't doing them any favors on the scoreboard.
Kuminga's come in for New York. And the Warriors also making a change. Nurkic is checked in. Outside, Towns. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Curry with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Pajemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Bridges. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Bridges has got 10 points. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. There's the pick. Curry outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. Curry just taking what he sees.
Curry against Bridges. Anunoby outside. With a screen on Curry. For three, Bridges doesn't go for him.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Back to Pajemski. Pass to Curry. From the arc. And another three for Golden State.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Six to shoot. For just the fourth time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Moody. Here's Curry, defended by Bridges. Curry against Bridges. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Sohan. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession.
Into the lineup for New York, number 55, Isaiah Jackson.
.16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Brunson, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Here's Moody. Nice defense from Kuminga. And so it's New York controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the New York Knicks.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. Can't give away games.
We shall see. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Warriors trail by 20. Now, MP. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got Jeremy Sohan. Curry is out there with MP. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. Sohan played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sohan's got the first field goal of the second half for the Warriors. And here's Brunson outside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 20.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
Here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. From downtown, New York with a new 14. Puts up a 3. Brunson with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
They get it back.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Moody. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Curry. Here's Nurkic. Missed it, even after all those chances. To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, I feel bad for that rim. Kuminga, this is what he does.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
The third turnover of the quarter, and he has got to value that basketball more.
2 minutes into the second half of play. Now. And stolen.